Let's discuss. You know, I've been thinking a lot about comparison lately. It's something I've struggled with more times than I'd like to admit. It's so easy to look at someone else and think, wow, they've got it all together. Their career is booming, their relationships seem perfect, they've got the house, the car, the dream life. And me? I feel stuck. It's exhausting, isn't it? Constantly measuring yourself against someone else's life. Social media doesn't help either. It's like a highlight reel of everyone's best moments, but here I am, living the unedited version of mine. But you know what I've realized? This isn't a new problem. Even in biblical times, people struggled with comparing themselves. And the Bible has a lot to say about it. One verse that really speaks to me is Galatians 6, verses 4 and 5. Each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone, without comparing themselves to someone else. For each one should carry their own load. Think about it. God didn't create us to be carbon copies of each other. He made each of us unique, with our own strengths, talents, and purpose. When I compare myself to someone else, I'm not just doubting myself, I'm doubting God's design for my life. And that's not fair to Him or to me. So how do we break free from this cycle of comparison? For me, it starts with gratitude. Philippians 4 verse 8 says, "Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable. If anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." I've started keeping a gratitude journal. Every day I write down 3 things I'm thankful for. It's amazing how quickly my perspective shifts when I focus on what I have instead of what I lack. Another thing I've learned is to set boundaries. If scrolling through social media makes me feel worse about myself, I take a break. I remind myself that I don't have to see everyone else's journey to know mine is valuable. And you know what? That's okay. And finally, I've learned to lean on God's promises. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." His timing is perfect, even when it feels like I'm falling behind. So, to anyone struggling with comparison, know that you are not alone, but also know that you don't have to stay in that place. Focus on gratitude, set healthy boundaries, trust in God's plan for your life. Your journey is yours for a reason, and it's beautiful, just as you are.